Welcome back to Houston Live Theater. Under the Stars is one of the best places in Houston to catch a great show.
Oh my gosh, we love it. Perfect for the whole family, great for a date night. The list goes on and on. So starting next week, you can catch the 8-time Tony Award-winning musical Sweeney Todd on stage there. Lauren Kelly joins us now from Hobby Center with more on this dark and thrilling show. Dark and thrilling is great.
Well, you talk about a behind-the-scenes look of Sweeney Todd here, presented by TUTS. We are so excited. The show kicks off next week at the Hobby Center, and there's one lady in the building who has been with show after show after show. Colleen Grady, we're so excited to chat with you. We're in the costume shop, and this is where a lot of all the behind-the-scenes costume magic happens.
Most of it happens in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of people working many hours a day trying to get everything ready. For this one, it's interesting because we're trying to make everything look dirty and weird and terrible.
Well, you could have just come in my closet for some of those things.
Mine too.
Colleen, how long have you been working with TUTS and the costume department?
I've been at TUTS for 9 years.
Yeah.
So this is we're starting our first self-produced show of this season. So this is, I guess it's technically season 10, but yeah. So yeah, I came here from Philadelphia and love it.
And as far as shows go and costumes, things get really busy ahead of time. But I want to know about the nuts and bolts behind on show day. Like, do people come in here with like, oh my God, the button popped off, I can't get this to zip up. Get me in the back. Does that happen?
Yeah. And actually, we're in the process right now of when we're in tech rehearsals, when people put clothes back on for the first time after they're fitting, they're like, oh, my vest is too tight, or oh, my hem's dragging on the floor, or those sorts of things. But then we have a whole entire staff that is backstage during the run of every show for those such emergencies. You know, we've had people split their pants and somebody's back there with a needle and thread quickly sewing them together. Back out they go. So all kinds of crazy things can happen.
So for a show like Sweeney Todd, how many costumes are in the show about?
Well, this one's actually strangely not that huge. There's probably 60 costumes-ish. Yeah.
That's a lot of costumes.
Yeah.
I don't know what your huge number sounds like.
We've had upwards of 200.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the stuff that we're standing in front of with what you start with from what you transform it into. A lot of the costumes for this show are kind of grungy, dirty.
Yep. So a lot of times what we'll do is buy things that look one way and turn them into something else. So like a lot of the time period, men wore this sort of Henley shirt, which is, you know, a very contemporary shirt. But we buy it like this, and then we have people that dye and distress things, and we paint it out to look like this. So it looks like it's been worn. It's paint, fabric dye, spray, all kinds of things.
So there is a little bit of a hint, a little nugget for you. It's not actual dirt.
No.
It's paint and spray.
No. We've had actors try and be all, let me get
I want to do it on my
own. But we kind of, it's not so sanitary. So we just make it look like they've been rolling in the dirt.
Well, it looks fantastic. Okay, all right. That sounds like a good time. So about how many actors are in this show?
Oh my gosh, question.
Is this a big amount or it's small?
30-some. It's a medium size, I would say.
All right. Well, we're very much looking forward to it. Thank you for taking us behind the scenes of the costume shop. Still tons to come from the TUTS Present show, Sweeney Todd, which is opening next week at the Hobby Center. Hey, we're going to go to the stage next. Is that okay?
Amazing.
Do you give me permission?
Of course.
Okay, good. I got permission this time. Back to you guys now.
Always good to get permission first, Lauren. Grab us some of those, because we're going to do the Texas Renaissance Festival, and I saw some outfits I think would be
you know, Colleen Grady is the costume queen in Houston. I love that woman.
Amazing.
She knows her stuff. All right, okay. See you in just a bit.
Well, if you have not heard of or seen Sweeney Todd in the past, now is the perfect time to do so. It's going to open up, presented by TUTS, next week right here at the Hobby Center, Seraphim Hall, and we are so excited to be a part of this. And they have allowed us to come in and take a look at rehearsals and as things get set up. And I am lucky enough right now to talk to some of the cast. Sam, I'm going to start with you. For viewers who have not seen the show, give us a very brief detail, kind of setup summary about it.
So Sweeney Todd is a musical written by Stephen Sondheim, and it sort of tracks two main characters, a barber who returns from a long time away from home seeking some revenge, and a woman named Mrs. Lovett who sort of aids him as his right hand, as it were, and his Lady M to his, I won't say it in a theater, but you know which Scottish play I'm talking about. So, yeah.
And this one gets a little bit messy. Leslie, I want to talk to you as our Houston native. How fun and exciting is it a part to be of an 8-time Tony Award winning show?
Oh, it's so much fun. I wanted to do this show since I saw it in college, so to get to do it finally this year, I did it the first time this spring, and I get to do it twice. Is really exciting, and it's
making dreams come true for our Houstonians.
Yeah, and it's super fun to get to do it at home with all my family and friends.
I love it. All right, Brian, let's talk about your character. I absolutely love the costume you have on right now, but you don't have very many costume changes.
No, not a lot of costume changes. It's mostly story-driven and music-driven. It just puts us in this incredible Victorian world. And oh my goodness! And we have another character.
I'm going to address the elephant in the room, but can you tell us who's very slowly creeping in on our interview?
This is one of our characters known as the Beggar Woman in Sweeney Todd, played by this incredible.
You're very happy for a beggar woman.
Yes, and she is an integral part to the story, very integral part to the story. But you'll have to come see it to understand how integral she is.
Absolutely. And you guys, I know that you all have such a great time as a crew and as a cast, every show that comes and steps on this stage. Is there a favorite part that you've had so far about being a part of it?
Well, I think being a part of this family and just to sort of encounter the amazing artists that have been a part of all this. If you don't know, there's also a massive sort of Greek chorus quality to this show. We have 30 actors on stage and a giant ensemble that sort of acts as narrators along the way. And the amount of vocal energy coming at you in this theater, and these incredible singers, some from the opera. We have a teen ensemble with us as well. It's just an amazing group to be a part of. The scale of everything is really exciting.
Yeah, you guys have a really great group. What is the name of your character?
Joanna.
Joanna. I bet you have a big smile on now, but she's a little bit more evil in the show, huh?
No, not really. She's just she's trying to escape her circumstances.
I don't know how much I believe you, Leslie.
She's a struggling teen. She just wants to get away from home and from dad.
She wants to be heard.
Yeah.
You guys, thank you so much. We're excited for Sweeney Todd here at the Hobby Center. More info at HoustonLife.tv. More Houston Life returns next.